Hello and welcome to the Whoniverse and to another Series 11 trailer breakdown. If you haven't seen it already, I did an analysis of the teaser that aired during the World Cup final, which you can find a link to in the description below. Now, at San Diego Comic-Con there was a Doctor Who panel where members of the cast and crew talked about the new series and revealed our first proper look at the series in the form of a 40-second trailer. So, I'm going to look through the trailer frame by frame, analysing, explaining and theorising about all the details I can. So, let's begin. So, the trailer begins with the newly regenerated Doctor played by Jodie Whittaker lurching forward while holding her chest in pain. This is most likely due to post-regeneration trauma, as after the Doctor undergoes the process of regeneration, most of the cells in the Doctor's body are replaced and renewed, leaving the Doctor with a new appearance and personality. This transformation can make the Doctor forgetful and flustered, or even create random pains, or effectively put the Doctor into a coma. We know this is the Doctor soon after her regeneration, as she is still wearing the clothes of her previous incarnation, the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi. Here it looks like the Doctor has been taken to the home of Graham, Yasmin or Ryan. The furniture and decor of the room appears to follow a brown colour scheme in a way. It makes me think of the 70s, so could it be Graham's house? I guess there's something we'll have to find out in the first episode. Now the next shot shows us Ryan, played by Tosin Cole, leaning forward and breathing heavily. Behind him is a concrete wall with a wooden pillar on the left. Now on the right looks to be some kind of metal circular object. I want to say it's a metal hatch door with like a wheel that opens, and that Ryan is looking through the hatch. I could be wrong, but that's my best guess. The audio of this segment starts with the Doctor's narration saying, "All of this is new to me." This is her most likely referring to the new perspective on everything after regeneration. Similarly to how the 10th Doctor played by David Tennant told Rose, Jackie and Mickey after his regeneration that, "It's all new to me, all these planets, creatures and horizons, I haven't seen them yet, not with these eyes." The next shot shows Graham, played by Bradley Walsh, crouching forward, gasping for air. The background is blurred, but it looks like the main light source is a light bulb on the left. It's hard to tell what put Graham in this position. I think this is Graham after he has been found by the locals, whether they're human or alien is yet to be seen. As we cut to a shot of Yasmin, played by Mandip Gill, with the sun shining behind her, we hear the continued narration from the Doctor saying new friends. These new friends are Ryan, Graham and Yasmin, with friends being a title that is replacing the term of companions. The next segment shows a new alien world, which is a green sky and what looks like a crashed spaceship on the left. The quarry-like surface, combined with the oddly coloured sky, reminds me of the wasteland of the Crimson Heart from the Sarah Jane Adventures episode Death of the Doctor. Honestly, I think it's going to be a completely new planet, with no relation to the planet from Death of the Doctor, but you never know. The next shot shows the new TARDIS team climbing up a sand dune near the sea. Firstly, we can see what might be a slight costume change for the Doctor, with her trousers looking a more green colour than the blue of the costume reveal. However, it could be the lighting. Then we have the rocks surrounding the dune. They look like stone pillars, maybe from an ancient city or civilization. However, the sand in front of the Doctor and her friends has been walked over many times, with footprints leading forward. Who the footprints belong to is a question to be thought about. We then get the next shot, which shows us the new TARDIS team running down a dusty track near a load of fuel or water tanks. In the background there are a few cars that look to be from the 1950s. I want to say America, as one of the buildings I can just about read the word Montgomery, which is in America. The Doctor's narration continues with her saying new times. This showcases that time travel will still be a part of the series, and that this clip is set in the past. The Doctor in this clip seems to be wearing a different coloured shirt to the costume reveal, with the shirt being a red colour. This is quite hard to see in this shot, but we'll get to a better look later in the trailer. The next shot shows the Doctor on her knees wearing the 12th Doctor's clothes in the dark next to a crater. I think this scene is moments after the cliffhanger at the end of the 2017 Christmas special Twice Upon a Time. There is a torchlight shining on the Doctor, suggesting someone has found her. Could it be Yasmin, Ryan or Graham? The narration continues with the Doctor saying, "If I ask really nicely," showing that this Doctor will be taking her predecessor's advice and be kind. The next shot places the Doctor holding her head in pain as the blue sky forms a background, with the sun creating a lens flare. It's difficult to tell when and where this is until I looked at the Doctor's costume, as it features a red burgundy shirt. The other time I've seen the Doctor with a burgundy type shirt is during the 1950s segment. What could cause the Doctor this pain is a mystery at this stage. The next segment shows Graham in a quarry-like environment. He's wearing what looks to be a bag or satchel, and a small box. He also appears to have a metallic material stuck to the side of his head. Could this be a cybernetic implant like the one Psy had in Series 8 Episode 5 Time Heist, to enhance his mind for a testing adventure? Or is Graham being controlled by an outside force? The audio of the Doctor's narration continues as the score intensifies, with her saying, "Would you be my new best friends?" This piece of dialogue is most likely being spoken during the first episode as the Doctor's new friends begin to enter the TARDIS. This next shot shows the TARDIS team standing in what looks like a small town, again in 1950s America, as shown by the cars. However, this time the cars look more polished and preserved than the previous clip from this episode. The building they are standing in front of looks to be some kind of hotel. I'm not going to delve into any potential plots of episodes, only small details to help build the bigger picture. So whether any of the residents of the hotel could hold any historical importance is something we'll have to wait and see. This shot also shows the Doctor wearing the burgundy shirt I mentioned earlier. This costume change reminds me of Christopher Eccleston's portrayal of the Ninth Doctor, as he kept his costume basically the same apart from an assortment of coloured shirts, that were always changing underneath the same weathered leather jacket. It's not really a reference, but the shot of the Doctor and her friends reminded me of the publicity photos of the Third Doctor story Terror of the Autons, which is famous for introducing the first on-screen master portrayed by Roger Delgado. It's really just the stance of the characters that made me think of this photo from the 70s. Whether the director realised it was a subtle callback or not, they will only know. Now this next shot shows the Doctor once again donning the outfit of her previous incarnation, the 12th Doctor. Suggesting this is the first episode, it's worth noting she is holding what looks to be some kind of double-barreled blowtorch. The background of the shot doesn't look like the inside of any TARDIS, instead it looks more like a makeshift lab in a basement. What the Doctor is pointing the flames at is hard to see. Could this be how the Doctor gets a new sonic screwdriver, by forging the material to create the sonic herself? Over the last few years, the Doctor's sonic has been created and repaired by the TARDIS, so the Doctor making her own sonic would be nice to see. This next shot shows Ryan and Graham shining a torch as they look into shock at this empty room full of blue lighting. In the background there's what looks to be either a door or a lift. From the looks on their faces, have Graham and Ryan found something that was best left undiscovered? The next shot shows the Doctor and her friends as well as a mysterious figure who looks to be some kind of soldier, maybe from the future judging by the architecture they are walking through. The corridor is a new set and not a repeat of the ones we've seen the heroic Time Lord now Time Lady walk through before. It reminds me slightly of the classic corridors shown in the serial The Daleks, and most recently The Witcher's familiar as a Dalek corridor, but I don't think this is true, or has any relevance, but again, who knows. This next shot shows the Doctor staring through a letterbox of a door, as the Doctor started making house calls. Maybe she's trying to track down one of her new friends, or something more sinister. I love the idea of the Doctor suddenly turning up at someone's house or flat, as there is so much potential for how the situation could be played, much like the comical exchange between the Doctor and Rose back in the first episode of the first series of the 2005 revival, Rose. The next shot is interesting as it shows 5 characters riding horses in a dusty landscape. It's hard to tell who these characters are, but from their attire I would assume this is from an episode mainly set in the past. The landscape they are riding through could be part of the Wild West, or even the plains of Africa. It's really hard to tell, so we'll have to wait and see. The next shot shows the Doctor and her new friends staring out into the horizon of an alien world, with Graham staring into the distance with the aid of some sunglasses, which I'm sure won't be sonic. I would say it's an alien world thanks to the appearance of what looks to be 3 suns. There have been many planets with multiple suns in Doctor Who. This world is most likely a brand new one, as not everything has to be a reference to the past. The most recent planet shown in Doctor Who with 3 suns would be San Helios from the 2009 special Planet of the Dead. The planet was shown after being torn apart. However, with time travel and the city's architecture previously being mainly white in colour, as shown within the episode, which I won't spoil, could the TARDIS team be making a visit to San Helios before the storm approaches? Now this shot shows Ryan in what looks to be some sort of woodland, with whatever Ryan is shielding himself from either something shining a threatening red light at his hand, or could Ryan be holding a strange device which is the source of the red light? The trailer really doesn't like to give much away, does it? Saying that, this next shot does, as we see the newest version of the sonic screwdriver held in the hands of the new Doctor. The sonic itself has an orange sonic emitter at the top with a similar colour to the Saxon Master's laser screwdriver. It's nice to see the sonic shining in a different colour, as it's refreshing to see, much like with the colour change for the 11th Doctor's sonic. The background of this shot looks to be a metal wall which could be the inside of a spaceship. As the next shot shows us the Doctor frantically closing what looks to be a sliding space-age door, sparks flying as the Doctor runs from a recently closed door. What the Doctor is running from or being chased by is yet to be seen. This penultimate shot shows the Doctor standing on a beach or desert with a dark blue background. The Doctor, Yasmin, Ryan look shocked as they are joined on the beach by 2 other people. These people are dressed similarly to the futuristic soldier seen in the corridor scene of the trailer, with one of them being played by the actor Sean Dooley. Now the only reason I bring this up is the fact that Sean played the part of Ricky Gillespie in Broadchurch Series 2, which is the series written by new Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnall. Then we get a black frame showing the series slogan, "The Universe is Calling," and then we cut to a shot of the Doctor again wearing the outfit of Capaldi's Doctor and an apron. This could be moments before she starts making her new sonic, saying this is going to be fun. And I honestly feel like fun is going to be the theme of the next series, with from what I can gather Jodie's incarnation of the famous Time Lord now Time Lady being full of energy and wonder much like Matt Smith's Doctor was in his first series, which I think is brilliant. The fact she has multiple companions and the same energy again also reminds me of the 5th incarnation of the Doctor played by Peter Davison. I think the series is going to be revitalised in a really great way, allowing new viewers to become fans with a Doctor Who'd want to be your best friend. The trailer doesn't give too much away, and that's great, because if this trailer can get you excited before they even show a monster or plot point, then this series is already onto a winner. I really enjoy the trailer and the quality of the cinematography, lighting, visual effects, costumes and locations all being absolutely fantastic. The characters look interesting, and the fact that TARDIS hasn't even been shown properly yet does give us a mystery to solve on how soon we'll see the TARDIS materialise on our screens. The trailer ends with the same shot of the new logo from the World Cup teaser, again furthering my suspicions that these red gems or stones will be part of the new title sequence. So that was the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 trailer for Doctor Who. The future of Doctor Who is looking good with a new Doctor, new friends and a whole lot of new adventures. I can't wait. I've tried to find music for the trailer, but I found nothing. So could this be a new piece of music composed by Sig and Akinola? We'll have to wait and see. I expect we'll get more teasers, trailers, images and interviews as the months count down to the series' potential launch in October. Whether or not we'll see the Doctor return to our screens earlier is yet to be seen. Comic-Con provided us with quite a bit of information, and a few reveals which I'm going to go through in separate videos. With that said, it's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. What did you think of the trailer, and what was your favourite part? Leave your answers in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.